What if the hero was really the villain all along? Well, did you know that the very first recorded plot twist dates back to ancient Greek literature? Get ready to have your mind blown by these plot twist ideas. A plot twist is a really useful tool to make your writing unpredictable and original. But it can be really hard to come up with a plot twist that is original in this information saturated world that we live in, but it is doable. You don't want to be cliche or have a worn out plot twist. Things like enemies to lover, Beauty and the Beast, or this one, it was really a dream the whole time. Those things can be, they've been used so much in literature and throughout the years that if you are going to use something that has been used a lot like those, you want to make sure that you put an extra twist in there to make it extra original. For example, if you were going to use the Beauty and the Beast plot twist, make it original. Perhaps Beauty, oh yes, she's been kidnapped by this ugly beast of a man, and perhaps she has Stockholm syndrome, and that's why she fell in love with her kidnapper, and maybe she needs some intense therapy to help her work through her issues. Make it original. There are a lot of different type of plot twist ideas. I'm going to talk about 5 of them. Number 1 is the red herring. This is the bait and switch type of plot twist. And what this means is that you lead the reader on a path for what you are saying. This is what it could be. This is what it could be. You're baiting them. And what that actually ends up being a dead end. And the truth is over here. But what you want to do when you do a red herring is you want to also leave like a breadcrumb trail that leads to the right one. So you want to drop hints, but you're leading the reader using a bait and switch type of twist. Agatha Christie does a really good job with the red herring, especially in her book, And Then There Were None. This is a great example of this, and it's a great read. Check it out. Number 2 is called Chekov's gun. And this is actually something I learned when I was a college theater student. We learned this in one of my classes. And Chekov is known as a quote by Chekov that says, "One must never place a loaded rifle on the stage if it isn't going to go off. It's wrong to make promises you don't mean to keep." With this one, you want to reveal something to the audience or the reader up here, and then later you can use that as a way to add a twist, but you've revealed it here, and then you show why it's important. One example that does this really, really well is Hunger Games. I seem to talk about Hunger Games in a lot of my videos, but this is a really good example. In Hunger Games, Peeta and Katniss are in the game, and Peeta collects some berries, and they talk, and Katniss gets all freaked out because those will kill you in a second, and she takes them away from him, makes a big deal out of it, and then she says, "I'm going to take these berries and I'm going to keep them," and she puts them in her bag, and she keeps these berries. And then you flash forward to the end, and she uses those berries as a way to defeat the Capitol and to save both her and Peeta's life. It was set up earlier in the book. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe and click that bell notification so you don't miss any future videos. Number 3 is no one is off limits. So in this sort of plot twist, what you do is you have a well-written character that the readers love, and you throw in the plot twist of you kill that character off. Now, I urge you, caution you, that if you decide to use this plot twist, make sure that the ending of your character, you're killing off that beloved character, has a purpose, has a meaning, so that it makes sense to the reader. Make sure that their death makes sense. Don't just blindside them with it. And if you do blindside them with killing off a character, your readers might get mad at you. An example of this, another one of my examples I use a lot is Divergent. That is what the author did in Divergent. At the end of 3 books, She kills off the main character. And it made me very angry. I'm sure it made a lot of other readers angry. You don't want to make your readers angry. You want your readers to want to feel satisfied with the ending. So if you decide to use the no one is off limits plot twist, make sure it makes sense in the story and that the reader will still be satisfied with how it ends. Number 4 is Saboteur. So this is the classic double cross, lie from an ally, in which case this is a really powerful plot twist because you may not see it coming. This can be someone that it can be a character that seems like it to all appearances. This is a good guy, and then the good guy does something. Double crosses your main character, says a lie that gets your main character in trouble. What this plot twist can do is it can shake up your story. If you are in that middle slump, a lot of times using the Saboteur plot twist can mix up the story and add conflict, add things that need to be resolved. It's a great plot twist for that midpoint of your book if you are looking for something to bring about more conflict. Number 5 is, what if everything goes wrong? Murphy's Law states, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. In life, we want things to go well, but in a story, if everything goes well, that's a really boring story to read. Nobody wants to read about everything going right. What makes a good story is when things go wrong, when things break, when there's challenges, when there's things that happen that are not good. That's what makes an intriguing and interesting story, is when things don't go right. So if you are writing a story and you're trying to think of a plot twist, or you're stuck and you're not sure where to go, ask yourself this question: what if everything goes wrong? A well-written plot twist makes the story interesting, intriguing, and it will make the story last a long time in the reader's mind. I would love it if you would share your favorite plot twist in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.